I always feel that kind of intrinsically we have a memory of when we were inside our mother's womb. I think somewhere in our body we recall that experience. And being underwater, I think, puts us back into that mindset. It's almost like going back to the beginning. My name is Jason Taylor, and I'm a sculptor that specialises in making underwater art installations. I studied sculpture at art college. After I left, I was young and energetic. I wanted to sort of explore the world. So I tried my hand at a variety of things. I was a scuba diver, paparazzi. I worked building stages. And I got to the end of it and I realised that actually I didn't enjoy it. And it was a one time in my life where I felt completely adrift. So I just thought from that moment, I might as well just start doing what I love. And what I loved doing was making art. A thought popped up. Why don't I create this underwater sculpture park? But it just wasn't feasible. You know, I didn't have the finance and I didn't have the opportunity. So I just decided to roll the dice. I sold my house. Thought I'll just invest everything that I had to work in this small bay on the island of Grenada.
Next on Evening Edition West Coast, it's an extremely dangerous hurricane with sustained winds as high as 135 miles per hour.
It was a cove that had actually been wiped out by Hurricane Ivan. So many of the corals and marine life that was there had been really damaged. So I thought if I make an alternative that would encourage wildlife to move back. We put them in and they're very clean and grey looking. But then slowly and surely, as coral polyps drift in the water column, they start to attach. And then slowly over time, it becomes this living, breathing ecosystem. It wasn't just about making, static artwork. It was about making artworks that actually create life. After doing the Grenada project, a few other destinations around the world contacted me. Bali, Australia, Mexico. In Cancun, I started off making around 20 sculptures, and I think by the time I left, I think I was up to sort of 600 pieces then. The logistics are huge. I invest a lot of my time in working out how to move hundreds of tons of cement from land onto a boat and then install them underwater. It's incredibly risky business. I've risked my life several times. Once I install the sculptures, there's a huge sense of relief. The rest of it is sort of watching it evolve from there. Our planet is changing and we're losing part of ourselves in the process. I don't think we've ever had such a damaging impact on the natural world. For me, it feels, really meaningless trying to talk about any other issue. Artists play, a fundamental role in shaping our opinions, informing the narrative, a really vital part of the creativity.
Great art is where it talks to you, and it sort of helps you to change yourself as a human being. It helps you be a better person. It enriches your life.
But, I almost feel like I slightly cheat. I just sort of provide the canvas and I have a lot of natural assistants that come along and actually do all the fine brushwork, do all the fine detailing. There's a lot of finishes and techniques that no human hand could ever accomplish. But when I go back to see the works, I go and see a space that used to be sand and devoid of life. And now I go back there and there's thousands of fish, there's thousands of different types of coral. The biodiversity that's there is incredible. And I think that wouldn't be there if I hadn't have done that. And I think that's probably the greatest accomplishment, helping Mother Nature bring life to the world.